Hello, YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about a subject that I recently got involved in with because one of my friends is refusing to do something that could, in the long run, basically lead to something like this poor girl did. And for all the people out there that ignore it, it just becomes more of a problem whether you have some kind of belief in it or not. Your confirmation bias is only destroying the lives of many people because you refuse to do this. Of course, what I'm talking about is vaccination. And I recently came by an article right here, and as you can see right here, this is a picture of a little girl who died of meningitis, and she did not have the vaccine. This happened in the UK. Now, many people don't bother to even take a second glance at these things. They just say big pharma, big this, big that. They say, oh, they're trying to get money out of us. This causes autism. Would you rather your child die? Look at that picture right there, that little girl. There she is alive, and now look at all those blisters. There she lies dead. And all we can do on places like YouTube and on the internet is deny it instead of go ask our physicians. Whether you hate your physician or you trust them wholeheartedly, it's important to understand they know more about medicine than you do. And whether you believe that they're some kind of money hungry con artist or a person who really means to heal you, the main thing you should be worried about is if you have a child, this is what could happen to them. Now, the reason I brought this up before I again is because one of my friends, and I'm not going to point them out loud, and I'm not going to shame them. And good thing is nobody's going to be able to trace them, hopefully, from me, and I really hope not. Has refused to get his child vaccinated, and I have tried so. I tried so hard to tell him to vaccinate his child because it's important. Thomas Salk gave the cure for polio for free. He didn't ask for anything. There is no giant profit off of that. There are other vaccines that are taken maybe once or twice in a lifetime. They are not by any means the biggest profit a pharmaceutical company can make. There's a reason why these things are out there. They're there to prevent these diseases from coming back to bite you in the ass. Just because the diseases disappeared because of the vaccine doesn't mean it cannot come back. We have to be vigilant. Now, whether you believe the anti vaxxers or you do believe in science, that's up to you. I wholeheartedly believe in science for the most part, and an image like this just confirms what it could be. Now, you can fear all you want that your child has autism. Your child will at least survive in life. You'll be able to take care of that. This girl only had 2 years of life. Now, look at her. Are you really willing to take that risk? Are you willing to give that pain to another family if you're able to stop it in time, but they're not because your child somehow decided? I mean, because it's not your child's fault, but your child accidentally passed on disease to them. This is a pretty straightforward message. Science is empirically the best solution when it can be the best solution. But for the most part, when you look at the track records of worries and the science, for the most part, I'd go with science because at least it has methodology to try to find out if it's telling you the truth or not. Now, that doesn't mean it's always true, but that always happens. And I hope that science will continue to get better as it comes along. I think I'm rambling a little bit too much, so please do us all a favor. you haven't vaccinated your child and you have fears, go talk with someone. You don't have to do it right away. Talk with anybody, any doctor you might think of. No, don't just go to a website that claims to have an expert. Go talk to the people that have something to do with this, because you know what? They know stuff. They are willing to share it with you. Don't let this happen to children like this. Anyways, we already have that Zika virus thing going on. I don't want to see more children having other issues like this. Anyways, take care, YouTube. And if you liked my message, please like and subscribe. And take care, everyone.